soft. And it has a nice flat and kind of angled head, right? So it's very good for putting on bronzer. It's also really good for powders. So, this is a new brush that I got that I am digging. I need to get something. I'm going to just clip my hair out of the way while I do my makeup. And so you guys are gonna see my hair back in clips. I feel kind of weird with my hair back like that, but it is what it is. This next brush is the PK Beauty A506. This brush was a collab with a makeup artist named Angie, and I'm going to have to go look up her last name so that I can give the full details of her, but this is an angled concealer brush, and it has gone viral all over TikTok. It's very soft and tapered with really dense bristles that are so good for doing your concealer. But this is a multi-use brush. You can use it for powders. You can use it for highlighter. There are lots of different uses. And this one is a different color than the other PK Beauty brushes because it is part of an entire set collab with Angie. And that's why it's called PK and Angie Hot and Flashy. Now they have two makeup sets. One is a travel set that comes in this adorable little bag. It's the set that I really want to get. And you zip it up and it folds over and you can just sit it down wherever you are if you're traveling and just pull your brushes right out. Perfection. I'm in love with that. And I'm in love with this sound too. This is one of the brushes in that set. So in the travel set you have this brush, but it is shorter. It is shorter because it is made should have showed you what it was first. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, and it is 100% smoothing and blurring and incredibly expensive in my opinion, but it really, really, really works. So I always start with doing my skincare. That's very important. So I have clean skin, I have all my serums, I have my moisturizer with SPF on, then I go in with the primer. So that's my first step. My second step next, while I'm waiting for that primer to dry, is to put on concealer. Concealer. You can hear me rummaging in my makeup bag. Hopefully it's not too distracting. And of course my cat is begging for more food. Okay, there he goes. I thought he was going to beg for more food. Oh, don't listen to my stomach. It is always making noises. So I start by putting concealer on my eyelids, and it preps my eyes for eyeshadow. And I'm going to use this concealer brush by BK Beauty to do it. Now I've got another mirror over here, so when you see me looking, that's just because I'm looking in the other mirror. Always tap my concealer onto my brush that way, and then I start tapping it over my eye. Very methodically and lightly and gently. This is very thin skin right around the eye area, so we don't want to pull or be very rough. It's got to be very, very, very soft and methodical. And this blends that concealer out so effortlessly. It is amazing. The angled tip means that you can get right into some of these fine areas and blend that out. It is perfection, y'all. Let's just do the other eye now. Blending that out. I just start by tapping, and I tap that in until it looks pretty good, and then I begin to gently, gently, gently pull. Kind of light pulling. And that just kind of finishes out the blend. There we go. I'm telling you this stuff. Now I always have a little bit of a trouble spot right here. This spot tends to get a little red and irritated. I'm not sure why. It's been like that for years. So I always want to make sure I give that good coverage. So concealer is on. Now we can move on to the next step of the process. That is going to be eyeshadow. Now, as I said, I'm working on getting a full set of the BK Beauty eyeshadow brushes. However, they are currently sold out of like the set. They have a set specifically for hooded eyes, and I have hooded eyes. So that's the set that I want. So for now, I'm using this eyeshadow brush. It is by Tarte Cosmetics. Tarte Cosmetics. And I do like how it's nice and gold and glittery. It does feel very fancy and festive. this one is a lighter kind of a champagne color, literally called Pearl Shimmer. Pearl Shimmer. So very pretty. And this one I'll put at top. So I just take the brush. Oh, and another cool thing about these eyeshadow sticks is the other end. They're dual-ended. This end has a little smudger, so you can smudge out. You can see I've used it, obviously, your eyeshadow. So we're going to start with this little bit darker shade, and I just start in the corner, and I go all the way across. And because I have really hooded eyes, I typically don't go underneath I can't talk underneath the crease. That's it. Because you're not going to be able to see now. I will blend out under the crease, but I don't start off going under the crease. If you have hooded eyes, then you might understand what I go through with them. They are extremely annoying and not the funnest, and I've actually had hooded eyes probably as long as I can remember. And I take this brush and I just blend it out. Just a little. It's not like a tremendous amount, right? Now I prefer using the brush to that blending spongy thing on the end of the eyeshadow stick. And that's mostly because I do believe I have a little more control with this. That's really it. Now we're going to use the Mink Mauve, which is a... Nope, I'm sorry. We're going to use the Pearl Shimmer, which is a lighter shade. Yep. And we're going to go in the corner here. And right up under that eyebrow. There we go. And again, we are going to blend it out. And that basically means I'm just doing light, gentle tapping to kind of blend it so there's no harsh lines. Perfect. Now, I'm far from done because now I'm going to do eyeshadow. Let me get the eyeshadow. Is the Better Than Chocolate palette. By Too Faced Cosmetics. And it actually smells like cocoa. It's pretty amazing. So I'm trying to turn the You see, when I go like this, it's up here. When I open my eyes and then look straight on, it falls. That little fold of skin, it just falls right down. So you have to apply it gently with the eyes wide open. That is how to get it to go on the way that you need it to. And then it is a painstaking process trying to line it in. There we go. Very pretty. I like it. So we're going to do that on the other side as well. I always manage to make one side higher than the other, and then I have to go correct it, which is a bit annoying. It is what it is. It's what I do. So, I do it every time, even though I look in the mirror. There we go. Better. Better, 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 better. Now, I love when I see people that have these really perfect eyes and they just go brush it on, and I'm like, girl, how do you do that? I don't think my eyes have ever done that. And if they have, I was a whole lot younger when they did. And they were not as pretty as that. So that is what we do with that. So now we're going to move on. And we're going to do the brows, which I have some brow gel in here. And then we're going to do the I can't even talk. Mascara. I need to find my other mascara. Anyway, we are using the Fluff Up Brow Wax. This is by Benefit Cosmetics. Trying to get it to an angle you can see. Fluff Up Brow Wax by Benefit Cosmetics. It's good for the brows. And I will use this to get my brows just tamed right up. That's the goal. We need to tame the brows. Kind of fluff them up and out. Move it over there. That's good. I'm going to use my mirror from my eyeshadow palette. I'm just going to, first I'm going to try to get some of this wax. I need to get the wax right here. And then I just brush it up. Brush it up like this. Like this. Perfection. Looks pretty good. It's just about getting them to lay down in place and, stay where you want them to stay and not be unruly as my brows tend to do. So let's get this other side. I just go in first and try to get the wax in the brows. And now we're just brushing it through. mascara by Tarte, and it just grabs onto your lashes and creates these little tubes that lengthen your lashes. So right now my lashes are nothing really to look at. However, you're going to actually notice them when this mascara is put on. Now I think I'm getting to the end of this bottle, and I need to get some more. And this is my favorite sound. I love it. Watch. Love that sound. I don't understand myself, but I love it anyway. Looking in the mirror, we're going to look down and begin putting on that eye mascara. And then I'm going to do these little shimmies. You know what I mean? Shimmy, 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 shimmy. To just really get it in every lash coated. I want every lash coated, coated, coated. And pull it through every lash. I have to as before, I get some concealer here on the wand, and then I pick it up on the brush right there, and I start small and I can build, and then we just tap that in. Now I will build the coverage, but right now we're just worried about getting it blended out and tapping it in. And see how it can really get into the corner there. It's so nice. I love that about this brush. And I tap a lot so that I don't have to use a tremendous amount of pressure or pull too much on the under eye, because we don't really want that, right? So it's not a humongous difference, but it is a little bit of a difference. Let's go in on this eye. Tap, tap, tap. There goes my stomach again. I swear I just cannot figure out why my stomach gets so mad at me all day. I mean, well, it could have something to do with the fact that I drink a lot of coffee. And let me tell you, your girl drinks decaf because I cannot handle caffeine anymore. It's been a number of years since I've been able to drink full caffeine. Now, every now and then I will get half calf, but I cannot do full calf. I cannot do it. My body is like, I don't think so, ma'am. I just get the worst jitters, and ever since I got diagnosed with POTS, that's a little bit of personal information I'm sharing. I just cannot do it. It gets my heart rate up way too high. Now, if I have anywhere else that I want to conceal, for instance, this spot right here on my nose and this spot down here, so I'll grab some concealer, go right over that spot on my nose, a little bit more down here, and I just tap, 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 tap that in and blend it out. Blend it out. Blend it out. I do have something going on over here. Not sure what that is. Actually, I do know what that is. It's like a infected hair follicle or something from blowing my nose, because it's that time of year, right? This concealer brush is the bomb, the bomb, the bomb. My microphone's right here in front of me. Okay, concealer's done. Now we get to do my favorite part, the foundation. Now today I'm going to use my new favorite brush. I'll share you guys. You gotta really hold on to it. There we go. This is the BK Beauty 109 Mini Contoured Foundation Brush. This is a mini of the Viral 101, which is the larger foundation brush I showed off earlier. Just as soft, just smaller, same very dense fibers here. Same angled head, shorter bristles in the front, longer bristles in the back. Perfect to fit the shape of your face. This is probably the most versatile makeup brush I have ever tried. This brush I use for foundation. I use it for blush, especially liquid or cream blushes. I use it for bronzer, and I use it for highlight. It is amazing the versatility that this brush has. You could even use it for concealer, and I have. I just prefer to use a smaller brush to get into some of those tighter areas, but this brush is amazing and it will do that as well. So it's time to get the foundation. This is Estee Lauder foundation shade. And that took a lot of drying, so I always put it on the back of my hand like this. I start off with a relatively small amount. You don't need a lot, especially with these brushes. And then I go dip my brush right in, and then I begin to pat it onto my skin. Tapping at first. We're just tapping, tapping, tapping. And then we're going to start pulling to blend that out a little bit better. I love this brush. See how it angles right around the eyes? It is perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Oh my god. The coverage is unreal. We're going to go in on the other side. Same thing, just tapping it out. And once we've done the tap, then we begin to do shorter pulls to really blend it out. Gets right under the eye. Also gets right in beside the nose. Every time I get close to my nose, I get a little bit nasally or stuffy because it feels like I've just brushed up against something on my nose. The chin gets it next. I go all around the chin and then I start pulling, 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 pulling it down. And now we get the forehead. This is one of the things I love the most about this brush, how it fits right there in between your eyebrows. And you can really blend that foundation out right there. It's so good for that. And then I just keep blending, 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 blending. Not as much foundation on the forehead. And I know that, you always go back and watch a video. Maybe you don't. You go back and watch a video and you say to yourself, I missed a spot. Why didn't I see that at the time? That happens to me all the time. And it drives It is by e.l.f. This is the new Camo Liquid Blush, and it is amazing. It is amazing. Now, the color that I picked, and I was lucky enough to find because it's like sold out, is Pinky Promise. Pinky Promise. 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 And this is so amazing. It's very pigmented. So, when I get this on my face, you will be able to see how pigmented it goes on. So, I will not be using a lot. Wow. Okay. We're going to be using a little bit, not a lot. So, I'm just going to tap, 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 tap. And I know that doesn't look like a lot. Just watch. I'm going to use my BK Beauty 109 once more. This is so incredibly pigmented that you don't need a lot. I really just tap it in to buff it, and it blends out so beautifully. I mean, I could not believe it. This is by e.l.f. and it is such a good product for $7, y'all. $7. Do you see that? It's gorgeous. So we're going to do the other side, okay? Tap, 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 tap. Again, you don't need a lot. I mean, that's not very much at all. And then we're going to blend that out. I might actually have put too much on that side. I don't know. We're going to see. We're going to see. But it does blend out so well that I literally was shocked when I got it and I tried it out. I was like, oh my god, all my girlies need to go get this blush. I didn't even really like liquid blushes. And then I got this and I was like, Lord have mercy, help me. I think I do need a little bit more on this side, yeah. You always want to start small and then you can build coverage, right? You do not want to start with a lot of coverage. You want to start small and then you build it, build it. I cannot even tell you what's going on with my stomach right now. I think my stomach has lost it, lost it, lost it. I'm just gonna put a little bit right here. I'm trying to match that other side. And you don't need a lot because this blush goes a long way. The more that you blend, the more it's gonna blend into your skin. So it is just amazing, amazing, amazing. It's so beautiful. I think it's relatively even. Sometimes it's hard to tell in the mirror. You're like looking at it and you're like, I just don't know. I don't know. Is it even? I don't know. So I find myself trying to even it out. This is my biggest issue with blush. Well, makeup in general. My biggest problem is I love, love, love symmetry. I need for things to be symmetrical, so everything has to look symmetrical. So that was blush, and if you can find that e.l.f. Camo Liquid Blush, go buy it. $7. Thank me later. It's amazing. I swallow sound in ASMR. So I can imagine you guys would like it as well. Okay, so next we move on to bronzer. And this is one of my favorite parts. Partially because when I do my bronzer, I get to use this. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Bronzer. And I love this sound. Plus, the bronzer is really good too. I mean, I love their bronzer. It's really good. It goes on with a really beautiful, just sun-kissed look to it. So this brush I haven't showed you yet, so hold on. This is BK Beauty's 112. This is an angled face brush. I cannot even right now. This brush is really good for, I mostly like to use this with powder blushes, and it's also good for bronzer, and I'll show you because it is angled, again, angled right for the face, and it gets right in there. So this is, ooh, hello, lights, camera, action. So I'm going to dip my brush in the bronzer, tap off the excess, and then eye bronze, just like contour. So we're just going to go up, like we're contouring, and then I just kind of pull it down. Hello hair. So I use my bronzer like a contour, and it goes right up. Tap off the excess, and I start by drawing that line down, and then I can brush it up, and away. Now, you can also use this 109, which I love, and you can really get in there and get it all over. I also love to put, basically I'm contouring this all over my face. So I'm going to put it here, and then the coup de grace is to get it here, outlining the jaw. And this is to carve out that jawline. I have a double chin, y'all, and I have sagging skin that's very thin. And Lord, if I could find something that would get rid of that for me, I would be so incredibly grateful. Part of it is that I need to lose some weight, but the other part is just the way that it is. You can see I've got the chin, and so I like to carve it out a little, kind of shadow. The second place, I also got bronzer is going to go right here, and see how perfectly this brush gets right there. Yep. We are going to go right in here, and this is a way that I bronze and contour the nose. Bronze and contour the nose. Right in there. And this brush is so perfect for that. You just pull it right through. And then I do the bottom of the nose. Look at that. It's gorgeous. I'll just tap on any random thing that I can tap on because I'm just that crazy about it. Okay, next I'm going to use this BK Beauty 113 brush. I had to look at it first. This is the 113. It is the flat powder brush. It does remind me of that bronzer blush, blush brush that I pulled out earlier. This has a nice contoured flat head, tapers at the top, and it is perfect for applying powders. So that's what we use it for. This is my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish setting powder or micro powder. Very, very pretty. I love how everything is just glistening today. It must be the lighting that I have going on in here, but it's amazing. So we pick up a pretty generous portion, tap it off, and then we're going to go right under the eye. Can you see how that gets right into that space under the eye? I mean, this eye, sorry, I just looked over there because I couldn't see. I don't know what's going on in the mirror. There we go. We're getting right there. Now, I have to apply powder here because as you get older, you start getting this droop. You older ladies will understand what I mean. You really have to get the powder there because it will lift. Lift, lift, lift. And then we just kind of set the rest of the face. This can go under and really define that contour. It's very nice that way. And then I always have to get the forehead because I have such a shiny forehead, and look how perfectly it just goes right there. I love BK Beauty brushes because they are just that good, and watch how this powder blurs all that shine on my forehead. I mean, it really does a good job. That's what I love about it. It is a very fine micro powder, and it literally just blurs out everything. It is beautiful. So there we go. Now we'll get that area around the nose and under the mouth. I always get right here because your makeup is gonna go bye-bye. There we go. Perfectly set face. Now it is time for like one of my favorite parts of this whole process. This is highlighter. And this highlighter is by Tarte Cosmetics. This is in the Amazonian clay family, and this is called Rose Gold Glow. And I always use, well, lately I've been using my BK Beauty 109, which does everything to apply my highlighter. I could also use that 112 angled face brush as well. Picking up some highlighter, tapping off the excess, and then we just go in like this. Look how beautiful. That highlight just, you can't see it over here. Look how that just accentuates. It's just so gorgeous. Then we go right up here. I love the way that it just picks up the light and just adds kind of I wish you guys could smell it. Look how gorgeous, okay? I love the way this tastes. Now, my favorite thing about this lip gloss is that it is not sticky. It has the feel of a lip oil, but kind of the texture or the look of a gloss. I am in love. I love this stuff. I love tasting it. It tastes like, and I have trouble with other lip products where there are only a few. Sorry, now my throat's making noises. I don't understand. I have trouble with other lip products where I'll put them on and then of course you end up tasting them, right? Because they're on your lips. And they end up tasting bad and they irritate my throat. So I find myself coughing, clearing my throat a lot because I'm irritated by the taste. Maybe there's something, seriously right now, maybe there's something in the products themselves. I don't really know, but what I do know is this does not do that. The Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip line does not do that. So far, the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk does not do that. So when I find a product that does not do that, then I snatch it up because those are the only kind of lip products I will wear outside of my lip balm. And I do use Burt's Bees Honey Lip Balm. Honey. I think I've been using that for years. If they stop selling it like during the pandemic. Are you kidding me right now? During the pandemic it became harder to find some of those flavors, right? But then when they started producing them again, I was in heaven because I was thinking, oh, finally I get the honey lip balm again. For a long time, you could really only find a couple of different scents. Sorry, I guess I'm tired. Or flavors. And the original was one, and the original's not bad. I just prefer the honey flavored. So that's my thing. I love doing this. Love. Tapping on that. So there's that. I'm going to put these beautiful brushes away. I've got, I am in love with these guys. So I use them a lot. This 106, I'm sorry, 109. Looks like a 6 when you look at it upside down, right? It's so soft. So soft. I just love this sound. And I love the brushes. So that is my stash of makeup brushes. Now I sometimes go in and put some smudging eyeshadow underneath my lower lash line, but today I'm not going to do that. It does give a little bit more dramatic effect. It's just so much fun. So I'm super excited. I think my battery is running low. Yes, I'm going to have to charge this lighted mirror over here. Luckily, I have a charging cable and it's going to be easy to charge. sent them to me. I didn't know what they were sending or how many they were sending or what. And I was floored. I'll show you the ones that they sent me. I was floored because I was not, as I said, I was not expecting all of these brushes. And it just made my whole day. I can tell you right now, my whole day got made. So these are the brushes that they sent me. This one we used, it is the 113 flat powder brush, and it's what I used to do my setting powder. This one we've already seen is the Angie's Hot and Flashy A506. This is the contoured concealer brush, which has many multiple uses, but concealer is the most popular because it really gets in to those angles. Then they sent me this 112 angled face brush for smaller faces, right? But it's real good for applying blush, bronzer, and you saw me do my contour, also highlight. You can do a lot of things with all of their brushes, seem to be so multitasking. This one is a round. It is a nice round, dense, fluffy head. Nice and kind of flatter, fluffy head. This is the 106. It is a foundation brush. I believe this is the founder of BK Beauty, her favorite brush to use for foundation. And it does buff very well over the face. You can use this for so many different applications. All of her brushes are so versatile, and I just love them. They're so soft too. You can just run your fingers over them for days. And then they also sent this 111 dense bronzer brush, which is very tapered, has a flat head, very reminiscent of this brush, only this brush has more of a taper to it, right? This brush is less tapered, but very much good. Really good for powders, bronzer. You could put blush on with this. It is larger, so it covers more surface area, and they're also soft. I just can't get over it. Alright guys, I've been having trouble keeping storage on my phone, so I am going to have to end this video. I love to record videos for you guys, but I have found that they take up so much space on my phone, and space is at a premium right now. So I really find myself not wanting to record very long videos. And this video I've been recording for over an hour, so it's time to say goodbye. I want to say thank you for watching. Please to download and edit videos. Let me know. I am continually running out of storage. I take my videos on my phone and I edit them on my phone. I don't have a MacBook. I have a PC, and it's been hard for me to find an editing software that actually, well, it has to be inexpensive, but that works well for me. And I have to download the video from my phone to my PC, which does take some time. So that's always an issue for me. I use iMovie on my phone and it works really well. But again, it takes up space because it's like saving the video twice. So I would love to know if you're an ASM artist or anybody who does YouTube content.